Good evening. I'm Gabriel Santiago, here live in the studio for a special interview for Channel 87 with Yo Mama No Cap on That News Network. And today's guest, I'll be interviewing one of the Jiu Jitsu community's newly promoted blue belts, Edward Felix. Um, so, without further ado, let me bring on my guest and we'll get away with our little chat. Edward, thank you. Go ahead and have a seat.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for joining me here on Channel 87 with Yo Mama No Cap on That News Network. Is Edward fine or Eddie?
Yeah, it's Edward.
Edward? Okay, got it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Man of formality. I like that.
Awesome.
So, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming. So Edward, let's just get into the nitty grits of it all. How's it feel? Has it really sunk in yet, or are you still kind of in this state of shock and I guess surreal enlightenment of sorts, elation, trepidation?
Yeah, for sure.
What's going through your cerebellum right now?
Yeah, I think I think it's really sunk in. I think I was a little it's wild. It's just like a wild ride. Like this whole thing. Like I was going to the gym a lot. Before like this whole like journey started, and then once I started training, like, man, like, my whole like world like just totally got rotated.
Oh wow, that's really neat.
Yeah, everything's cool, man. Just taking day by day, and really, really going for it.
Incredibly insightful. I imagine it must be quite the whirlwind that you're experiencing right now. And with these changes that are happening, do you think that internally that this promotion has changed you? And if it has, do you think for the better, for the worse? Some people they get they experience a level up, if you will, and with a level up, sometimes a little bit of ego could come in company with that. So, do you think that's changed you at all?
Yeah, wow, man. Great. Can I? This okay. Great question. No, I don't think it's changed me at all. I don't think there's any sort of ego that's come with it. At the end of the day, the way I see it, I'm still just a white belt. But when I go to class, instead of putting on a white belt, I put on a blue belt.
Wow, that's really swell, Edward.
So really, no, I don't think I don't think I have any sort of ego about it at all, in the slightest bit. Yeah, great question though. Wow.
Gosh, I just have to say you're so humble. You might be the most humble person I've ever met. Yeah, that's great. So I guess the next obvious question is, what's next for Edward? We have Jiu Jitsu World League coming up in October. Do you think that might be a little premature to have your blue belt debut in competition? Or do you think this is something that you're just going to go out there and do it?
So really, what's the scoop, man? We're dying to know. So lay it on us, brother. Gosh, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I got a little bit of time to prepare. I've gotten with my coaches. I've gotten their take on it as far as what I should do. Um, I know what I want to do, and I guess I guess we'll just see. Once October comes. Um, but you best believe I'm gonna be hitting the mats hard. Um, showing up to training, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be like these memes. Where some guys get their blue belt promotion. Oh my gosh! Cut, folks. I apologize if that alarmed anyone. If there's some sort of traumatic experience that may have caused you, but I have a job to report the news, and right now the news is that newly promoted blue belt Edward Felix has disappeared. Um, there have been a number of these cases. This might be one of the quickest in recorded history. Edward was just promoted yesterday, so it's been uh, 20, about 28 hours since he has been a blue belt, and he is gone. We have contacted his family members, next of kin. They do not know of his whereabouts. Um, if you have seen him, reach out to us for any tips, leads that you may have. Um, and in cases like this, time is of the essence. Uh, so, yeah, again, I apologize for that. Um, and we'll give you more updates as the story breaks. Um, and with that, I am Gabriel Santiago with Channel 87 with Yo Mama No Cap on That News Network. Thanks for tuning in, and again, keep your eyeballs glued to that set or phone screen, and we'll give you developments as they come. Thanks.